I've got paint on my forehead. Hello, my beautiful beings. It's Cecilia. Welcome back to my channel. I just want to come on here and say, I have truly found the core wound of my life. I see it clearly for the first time, and the universe waited until I was ready. I said, universe, I am ready to get to the core of this. It waited, and it finally showed me. I am in the process of healing it. It's raw right now, and so I don't want to put out any stuff that I won't regret or that I will regret in the future. I don't want to hurt anybody. That is truly not my goal. My goal is to heal. My goal is to heal myself. My goal is to inspire. And so part of my healing is speaking out and speaking my truth and being visible and being seen and being authentic and being myself. And so I am not going to name anybody. I'm not going to slander anyone. I'm not going to, that's not what this is about whatsoever. I am going to speak my truth for the first time in my life because I finally see my truth. And everything in my life makes sense now. My core wound of feeling unworthy for existing. So if you feel unworthy for existing, if you feel unseen, if you feel lost and afraid and hurt and in pain and you don't know why, my kids are, I have to deal with them 1 second. If you don't know what your core wound is, or if you maybe know but you don't know how to heal it, I am healing mine right now. And part of my healing is showing the fuck up for my life, speaking up for myself, speaking my truth. And so I was raised in 2 homes that had narcissistic abusers in them. I was raised in total dysfunction. I was raised to believe, my whole life I've been manipulated into thinking speaking my truth, my true authentic truth, speaking how I'm feeling, being seen, being heard was me being dramatic. I've been raised, conditioned my whole life to think if I have needs, if I have feelings, it's dramatic. If I am in pain, that's wrong. That's burdening. I have been raised to feel like a burden for existing. And I see it so clearly now. And part of my healing is sharing this. And so, yeah, in a minute, we can go in. I'm just making myself a coffee and making a video, okay? Okay. But you can just keep playing and I'll come play with you in a minute, okay? Narcissists are obsessed with an image. They have an image of themselves. They have an image of love. They have an image of you. They have an image of their life, of who they are. They have this image, and everything revolves around protecting their image because their image is protecting their shame and their pain. And so narcissists aren't at the core evil. They are just in so much pain that they are not truly willing to face it. And they do anything and everything, manipulating, gaslighting. They do anything and everything to protect that image. And because that image is a layer over their pain. And so growing up in narcissistic households, you become part of that image. You become conditioned to be part of that image. And I can see clearly now, everything in my life makes sense. The pain that I have been carrying my whole life makes sense. And I can see truly that it was never me. And so if you're finding this video, I trust it's finding you for a reason. If you are watching this, it is not you that is a burden for existing. It is not you that is a burden for having needs and wants and desires. It is not you that is a burden in any way, shape, or form. It's not you. You have been conditioned to uphold an image. And that image is protecting shame. That image is protecting guilt. That image is protecting fear and complete insecurity. And so my healing journey, it's taken me 28 years to see the actual truth of my life. It's taken me 28 years to now fully see it, fully make sense. I see it all makes sense now. It's all so clear. It's taken me 28 years to see it because I was so deeply conditioned. And I see that so many other people are too. So many people have an image of love that they are clinging to. They think that's what love is this image of giving people stuff or keeping children alive or, like showing up bare minimum. They have, whatever it is, they have an image of love and they think they love, but they don't truly know it. And that's why there's so much pain and disconnect in the world. Narcissists and people who are lost in addictions have an image of connection. They have an image of what it means to connect with someone. They have an image in their mind of what it means, and they need to uphold this image to protect themselves. And so they're deeply hurting. And so my healing journey is going to involve me truly speaking out about this so I can help anyone who's suffering from feeling like a burden for existing, from feeling like they're not ever seen or heard, from all of this pain. I am here to help. I'm here to heal myself. And part of that is speaking up and speaking out and speaking my truth, because that is the only way that we can start to see through and break through these illusions together and find true connection. That connection comes from within. I'm connecting to myself for the first time in my life, truly. 1 second. And part of my healing is speaking out and sharing my healing with the world, because that is my core wound, is not ever feeling worthy of being seen, constantly questioning myself, constantly feeling like a burden for having my own opinion, for having my own needs. That is part of my wound. And so sharing this is part of my healing. And so I'm not sharing this to attack. I'm truly sharing this from a place of healing for myself and therefore healing for the world. And I'm going to continue to share this journey. What insights come, whatever healing comes, I am here to share it because I see everyone, even the people who have abused me. I see their suffering. I see the core of it and the truth of it. And the core and truth of it is that we're all one and we all want love and connection. But some of us are so disconnected from that there's just, some of us are in so much pain that some of us don't want to see it. Some of us don't want to heal it. And that's the truth of it. And so I'm sharing this because it's my truth, and I'm ready to speak my truth fully and openly and honestly. And I'm not going to use names. I'm not going to slander. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to be me, and I'm going to help heal the world. So, and I love you guys so much. If you are suffering, decide you're worth healing for. Truly decide to show up and say, I am ready to heal. I'm ready to get to the bottom of this. Commit to yourself, commit to your healing, and it can happen. I've seen it for myself firsthand, and I'm gonna share it with the world. I owe it to myself, and I owe it to the world, and I owe it to myself to speak my truth for the first time in my life. So let's go, motherfucker! Love you guys so much. Bye.